Hi, Connie Joe Holmes here. Today, I want to talk to you about that goal in your life that keeps coming back to haunt you. And why does it keep coming back to haunt you? And I can tell you why. And I will after this proper introduction. I'm Connie Joe Holmes. I'm the founder of Be You to Be Full Hypnosis and Coaching. And my mission with my company is to teach individuals how to confidently and courageously move from reacting to life to owning your life. And to me, understanding this secret that I'm about to tell you is a great way to own your life. So, what is that secret? Those times in our life when we keep having that same goal come back and just haunt us, and it's haunting us because we haven't conquered it yet. It is because we have kept that goal at a surface level. That goal was a superficial goal for us. What I mean by that specifically, because superficial does have many different meanings, and how I mean it is what I said at the start. We kept it at a surface level. So to me, that's really what superficial means, not going deep, staying at that surface level. So, how can drilling deep with your goals help you be successful? Well, the first and foremost reason is when you dig deeper, you ask why, and you really get to the heart of that why. You might ask why, get an answer, and then ask why that answer is important and keep drilling down. There's actually an exercise for that. I do it quite often with my coaching clients. It's called 7 layers deep. But it's like asking that why and just keep peeling that onion to get to that real heart of the matter. A lot of people don't do that. They just say, I want whatever, and they just end it at that, but they don't say why. That why is what gives it life. But then also, again, not staying on the surface level and digging deeper is really uncovering all the different ways that you can be successful with this goal. Really, so going to, like, if you want to lose 10 pounds, okay, why do you want to lose 10 pounds? Yeah, to feel better. Yes, so my clothes can fit better. But also, so I don't, get so out of breath when I climb the stairs. Because I just had a grandson that was born and I want to get on the ground and play with them. You can see how some of these answers are starting to have more depth than just, I want to look good in my clothes. So again, that's staying out of that superficial area, drilling deep. And then, figuring out, okay, well, how do I go about it? Yes, it's the food I put in my mouth, but it's also how I move my body, when I move my body. It's also about, the types of food I eat. You can go on, but again, it's putting depth behind that goal. So that is what I want to talk to you about, and really challenge you to think about those goals that have kicked you in the pants, and to just really challenge you to see, did you keep it at that superficial level? One other example I want to give to you, just to kind of hit this message home just a little bit. So a couple of years ago, I was hired by a company to because they wanted to create business values. And so, we had the initial talk and everything, and it's like, yes, I can help you create business values. So I could have kept it just at that superficial level. Yeah, you hired me to do this. I'm going to help you create business values. Done. But that would have been quite surface level, quite superficial. But I don't work that way. So instead, what I told them is, yes, I can help you with that, but I can also do this for you. And by doing this for you, and I'll explain in a second, what we're doing is we're digging deep, we're making it richer and deeper and truer, and we're bringing it to life. So what I told this company was, after we create your business values, I'm not going to have you just hang them on the wall and I'm going to walk away. Yeah, you're going to hang them on the wall. But what we're going to be doing behind the scenes is, I want you to define, what do these values mean to you? Yeah, maybe go to Merriam-Webster dictionary and, get a little help that way, but also bring them to life. What do they mean to you? So you're going to define them, so that when, your employees, they can understand in your own words what these values mean to you. But then the other thing that we did was, I helped them write ad copy for all the different positions that they have in this company, so that the right words are used, the right phrases, the right kind of word patterns, those types of things, because coming out of the gate for any, person coming into their space, coming in through an ad, we want to make sure that we're using the words that match the values that are hanging on our wall, because we want to attract those kind of people. And then to also help ensure that we're hiring the right type of people, because one, the ad is going to pull them in. But then the second thing we did was we actually wrote out, what are those interview questions? We want to make sure we are asking the right kind of interview questions that find that person that has that values fit. We want to, because we all know that when we come to an interview, we're always wearing our best face forward and all that type of thing. And really, honestly, we can kind of say anything we want. And who's to know until they actually hire us? But if you craft those interview questions the right way and really pull out those values, types of words and phrases and examples and things like that, that's another way to help ensure that you are going to hire somebody who more than likely is a true values fit for you. And then the other thing that we did was we looked at their performance review format and questions and things like that, and we added to it questions and examples and things like that really matched that value, because those values, I should say, because we wanted to make sure that, yes, not only are you attracting, but then you're hiring, but then you're also maintaining those people in that values fit community that you have built. So that is a very specific example, but I do use it because hopefully in me giving this example about how I could have kept it very superficial, very surface level, yes, I can come in and help you with business values, but I can also do this, and this for you, which makes it deeper, richer, and gets it off of that superficial level. And therefore, this company was so much more successful than they had been in the past, because they were hiring the right candidates that matched their values. Just like with your goal that you create, when you can dig a little bit deeper and get off of that surface level, you are almost guaranteed to be successful in that, because you dug deep with it. You really brought in so much more meaning. So, all right, I hope this was helpful. I hope it all made sense and all of that. And I hope that when I, go off on my little tangents and give my examples, that while I'm doing that, you have your own thought in your heads with your own goals to, show those comparisons, so that you can bring this to life in your own life. So, all right, if that was helpful, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I really